thanks to Dr. Kihisato, who was very kind. He showed us the whole thing yesterday. He also told us that there is a fisheries initiative here in Okinawa. Basically, some fishermen have built an enclosure and they are keeping whale shark in this enclosure and allowing tourists to come and swim with these whale sharks for a fee. So I thought our whale shark project in Kenya was quite unique, but it seems it isn't. So when I heard about this, I got very excited. So here we are today, and we are going to go out in the sea and we are going to swim with these whale sharks. In English, please.
Okay. ちょっと待って。今ちょっと待って流れやるんで見てください。
So, please check how to dive.
Okay.
And then if the whale sharks come close to you, then please.
Yeah, of course. Don't swim into the mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, we are back from our whale shark experience, and what an experience that was. That was quite incredible. I have never seen anything like it. However, I realized that my project is quite unique after all. First of all, I didn't like the size of the enclosure. I think it was a bit too small. My enclosure is going to be about 100 times that size. Secondly, it gives me a feeling as being in a circus, and that is not what conservation is about. Conservation is about showing people these majestic creatures, but still showing them the respect they deserve. And there should be a no-touch policy at all times. The feeding should be done the way the Shiraumi Aquarium are doing it. Minimal human interaction. You should keep your distance from the whale sharks at all time, at least 2 meters away from it. What I did like about this initiative from the fishermen is the fact that they are actually making more money on live sharks than dead ones, which is brilliant. That's the way forward. They are taking off the pressure of the shark fisheries here in Japan completely. And that is definitely unique. And that is something that we need to spread. If we can, by keeping whale sharks in captivity or other sharks, generate enough awareness and understanding about these creatures, I think that is brilliant. Dr. Kishi Sato said, it is possible to breed whale sharks in captivity. Now, my vision 2030 for Kenya would be to be able to breed whale sharks in captivity. Can you imagine what that would mean? Whale shark pups are born alive, about 300 of them at a time. They are completely independent of their mother immediately when they are born. In other words, you could basically release them immediately back into the sea. Furthermore, our biopsy sampling that we have been making during these years showed us that about 60% of these whale sharks are related. That means that probably a female came, gave birth to these pups, and they continuously come back to our coastline, pretty much the way turtles do. One aspect that is certainly unique with my project compared to what we have seen today is the fact that a huge chunk of the money that tourists will pay to come and swim with these whale sharks is going back into conservation. There are many ways of doing this. I think the most important step is to let fishermen that are currently killing whale sharks benefit financially from this project in exchange to stop killing them. Once we have achieved that, we do have a future for whale sharks in Kenya.
Naitwa Kasena Maganja, ni mvuvi wa hapa Malindi. Ile ni aina ya papa anaitwa vame. Ile mafuta yake ndio inachemshwa, alafu inapakwa kwenye majazi kama mafuta. Alihesabu ni sumu ambayo inaitwa mawambe. Sasa inadhuru afya ya binadamu kile.
Na alishikwaje labda?
Alishikwa na jarife. Neti zile inaitwa jarife.
So we use the whale shark because the whale shark is a big one. It's like 5 meters long, and we use it because the liver is long, it's bigger than the other normal shark. The normal shark doesn't have big liver. It's normally small ones. That's why we take the whale shark. The liver is big, so we can use it in our boat, and we can keep it for the following years or for the future, instead of buying a small liver from the small shark. We do catch our whale shark with a net. It's much better and it's easier. So we do go fishing overnight in the open sea, and we keep the net overnight. So we go where they are, and the next day we come across them. They already get caught, and we bring them along. And when we bring them along, we don't put them into the boat because it's difficult. So what we do, we throw them along the seaside. When we get close to the beach, we do ask our friend, come and pull him into the boat, away from the sea, and lying along the beach.